Radiant. And welcome back to another episode of Star Band Alpha. There's why, and we're playing Stars again. I almost said Green and Blue. That's the intro to this series. But anyway, as you can see by two things. One, I started at the beginning of the game, and two, this has changed. The concept art, well, the background art has changed, as well as this little thing right here. Yes, we are now in the Alpha 16 Steam Test branch release. And it's also super extra unstable combat plus. So, yeah. And we're also in an update into it. As you can see, we're in develop 2924, which is mainly a bug fix update, as little things, but nothing much. And also you may be looking at the screen being wondering, wait a second, weren't we on Daredevil number 43? Yes, you're right, we are on Daredevil number 43, ignore that. Because something bad happened. Now, bad stuff usually doesn't happen with me on YouTube, thankfully. My luck code's out there. Except on certain days. Yesterday was one of them. For whatever reason, which I may not have figured out, we'll see if it happens in this recording, but yeah, this is the second time I'm recording this, and that is why this is delayed. I still might upload the early morning of, Wednesday, but if I don't, I'll upload it at the usual time when I wake up, basically. So, yeah, what went wrong? Well, for whatever reason, my computer made the disconnect connect sound, which was doo-doot, doo-doot, is Windows 7, therefore it makes that sound when you disconnect or connect something. And when that happened, it froze up the game, and Fraps, well, when something freezes, Fraps does not turn off automatically. It keeps recording. So what you have to do is close the game. This happened to be in Sunrider 2, or Sunrider Massachusetts. You have to close the game and then close Fraps. When you do that, Fraps partially saves. Although it does, if everything went right, it would save. It basically will save normally, and then add some random video file that Fraps used for recording, which is weird. Now the problem is that did not happen this time. For whatever reason, Fraps went full corrupt. They only saved the first 6 seconds, which was bad. And my Sunrider, which it happened 4 times, and each of those were perfectly recorded. All what happened basically is I made basically when I was something like that. I basically was talking and then it just dropped out. So yeah. But I was able to stitch that together. Unfortunately, like I said, Stonehearth would not run through WinFF. That's the program I use for when something goes bad with our recordings. Is I just run it through WinFF. Actually, I run it every single time except for two recordings. IRL recordings, so they're just unnecessary, and recordings to PS3 because PS3 doesn't like it. It likes to be uploaded raw from the HD PVR to to Windows Zoom Maker. However, WinFF I use on everything else because it just basically smooths everything out. This is one occasion. So I originally got WinFF to smooth out Fraps, darkness, which that doesn't happen to me anymore, thankfully. Or that does not happen to me anymore, thankfully, but it used to happen. So, yeah, that's what happened, and that's why this is a day late or very late. But anyway, so, yeah, and what makes things worse is the fact that this was, I skipped a week because I just ran out of time and I was recording too many things, so I couldn't do Stonehearth that week, and that's unfortunate because Alpha 16 came out. Which we'll go over Alpha 16 in a second, but I just wanted to explain when we're having this video, and I want to see if the problem occurs again. Because I just sat in Sunrider, just looking at one of the characters in the visual novel element. Just sat there for a good 35 minutes, while I was eating having Fraps record just to see if it would, not make the doo-doot sound. It didn't. But however, it might do it with the mic on. I forgot to try that out, so that might be a problem, but oh well. We'll find out, wouldn't we? So yeah, but that's out of the way. And by the way, I was able to record 6 minutes of me starting a new game, which is Dearest number 44, and I'll explain why we go into Dearest number 43, why that is. Alright, that's everything I want to say. Yes. yeah. So if you're if you're doing recordings of any kind, with a pod or Fraps or any other program, to be honest, get WinFF. It's a free program, open source, and download it, and then just run your stuff through there. It cleans everything out. Like on a pod, sometimes the video times go really insane, bonkers, like 13 hours, 44 minutes, and 50 seconds. For a video that should be only 30 minutes or an hour long. So yeah, and that straightens out right there. I mean, I don't think that's a major problem, but it just makes it a whole lot cleaner. But anyway, so going on to the actual video now. Alright, so this is Alpha 16. What is an Alpha 16? Well, a lot of things. Let's get started. One, as you can see, the super unstable combat plus mode. This is what they were meaning when they said they needed to optimize combat and just do optimize the game and just do different things to the game engine in the last alpha, or last couple of alphas, to make room for enhanced combat. We're now in advanced combat. What comes with advanced combat? Well, you got the archer, which requires a level 3 footman, and the archer's bow, crafted by the carpenter. Basically, you can get the archer by getting a bow from the carpenter and then having a level 3 footman use it. Also, you got and also they got little descriptions, or they got little things that are cool, but little sayings they have, like the archer. That still only counts as 1. I guess after he shot him a million times. By the way, and then you got the knight, fight me RL. Again, requires a level 3 footman. However, it needs a knight shield, which is by a blacksmith, which is gonna be hard to get because dealing with my luck's blacksmith. I better get the mason working. And then you got the cleric, bless yourself before you mess yourself. Requirement level 2 herbalist. So you don't craft them from the footman, you craft them from the herbalist. Or promote them from the footman, or promote them from the herbalist. And the herbalist needs to make the cleric's tome. There's also new enemies like orcs, ogres, and kobolds. We'll probably see them in this video. And also, there are updated render, improved performance on complex scenes with lots of enemies, as well as improved performance with large numbers of light and shadows. Yeah, my technique of having 4 footmen? Well, in the original video, we probably will see it in this one. But the combat's changed again. You remember the first time, if you've been watching the series, or rewatching the series, you know what happened when they first changed combat. This is no different. Well, at least it's balanced this time. But anyway, also there's a loot command. Now it's found in the harvest menu instead of the combat menu. You know how often I went to the harvest menu to look for the loot command, but that does make sense to why they moved it. However, I probably go to the combat menu looking for the loot command now that they moved it. It just happens. Now I can move around, place decorations, windows, and doors on the blueprint on the building blueprint, instead of having to delete them and re-add them, which is nice. Also, if you're loading a save from the previous alpha, you may receive an error message that basic shield does not exist. You can load this safely, probably because they changed the shields around. And also, if you're loading a save from the previous alpha and your footmen are already equipped with steel armor, they will continue to wear it. Although a new game's footman cannot equip this heavy armor, it's a loophole. Enjoy it. I will, if I can basically go full awesome mode and defend the town, or be able to continue on serial number 43 instead of having to resort to 44. So yeah, footmen are now your basic general purpose units. Basically, and they cannot equip heavier stuff. Those are the knight's jobs, and the knights are basically your tanks. The clerics are your healers, and the archers are your ranged. The probably mages later on, which will probably, I don't know, probably count as both a cleric and a ranger. But we'll see. Also, in this update, the patch, it is wood. Food now appears only in one stock row filter, as when they changed it around, making it so food is not with all the other stuff. I guess you want to just enable a big thing. Just a bunch of little things. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's go kill things! Alright, let's go. Let's go to the nearest 144. But first, let's get this. Okay. Let's play the game. Actually, this may be the first time I've ever done this, because I usually continue. Alright, last save when there's 144, which is where we should be beginning. Which is where we began last time. Let's go. Oh, I guess I should say the recording here, just in case, you know, it happens again. It's nothing yet, and I've been recording for like, almost, under 10 minutes, around 10 minutes. Alright, first one, pause. Pause. Hold it. 2, we're going to be right back. Okay, that's safe, so now I don't have to do the intro again in case it does mess up. Alrighty, so I now know what I must do to survive if I can. I don't think we have the time. Alright, we need to get as many archers, bows, and well, the cleric needs to go for running as well. Can't make tank ship, don't have a blacksmith. So we're going to go full on our MLG here and just go bam, just go competitive on their face. Because before I was doing, oh, let's look at this new feature. Look, oh, look what I found, which we'll still be doing, but yeah. I guess I can show you this. Now, if we were to change jobs, as you can see, their bliss can now be a cleric at level 2, and you got the knight and archer. Now our team is full. Now our team at or level 3, so I can equip the bow. We just need to make a bow. How do we make a bow? Well, that's the problem. The carpenter is not the problem. What is the problem is, yeah, we need that. That's full of leather. Well, how do we get leather? Well, I was in the original recording. I did go over to the sheep pen and did this. Alright, so how do how do you harvest sheep? Or how do you slaughter sheep? Oh, that how. And then X. Which is funny. And I was like, okay, how do you get leather? Well, let's go to someone that we might be able to get leather made from. Which is in that building. That is the weaver, because why not? And yes, you can get leather from the weaver. But you need pelts. And we get tons of those. And we don't get pelts from sheep because we get pelts from, well, the rabbits, which is the other option in this. So I decided to, you know what, not to kill that sheep. We need you more than you think, sheep. Alright. Now that out of the way, moving on to, we need those bolts of leather before doing anything. Because also the cleric still needs leather too, obviously. And also tons of flowers. Alright, first things first, we're going to need to put leather as top priority, and we're going to need, how about a good 5 of it? No, how about a good 10 of it in stock? Because we got tons of those. And we aren't going to be using leather that much. So, bam, crap, put that up there. Once that's getting done, now let's go over to the carpenter. And we're going to get, how about 2 of these? Actually, just make 4 or 3 is fine. Now, in this update, having minimum forces, because, you know, in the last update, in the last alpha, all we needed was like 2 footmen for the majority of the game, and then in the very end we needed more, which was instead an increase of 3, then 4. However, in this 4 footmen, well, let's just say they can't do that. They're good. Maybe if you spam them, but at this level, at this in-game we are, it's not gonna happen. I don't think we need more than 1 cleric, but we get all these materials, so yeah. Actually, no, just 1, so the arrows can get made. Alrighty. I don't know, I might as well save. We got all the hard stuff, by the way. Yeah, this is like, this is what it's like if I actually played games before recording or do post commentary, by the way. Which I don't like. I prefer blind impressions, personally. I prefer how I do it, because I can learn fast. So, yeah. I just like showing my impressions on camera. Alright, so I guess go. Well, will we be able to deliver or not? Because the problem I ran into with the... Okay. Bolts of leather? That's not leather. That's not leather. That's not leather either. Oh, I didn't mess with... not like, oh, like I didn't know. I didn't mess with these, but yeah, I need to change these up. Don't need that anymore. Just tools and goods, and that is fine. And then you... Or that, so I guess they make another stockpile over here for the, Uh-oh. Did you hear that? This is where we die, or lose. Or have to move on to there's volume 44. Whatever you want to classify it as. Okay, and then, tools no tools, and no health. Strictly, no iron either. Don't need it. We don't need that there either, so yeah, just everything else. And then you can be tools. And as you can see, food and drink and all that stuff a thing. Alright. What did I hear? What is this? Steam tonic. This consumable item will buff every thing in town. This will destroy them. Oh, that's how they work! I was kind of wondering how they worked. I assume that they just drank it in mithril combat or something, and you told them to drink it, but oh well. Alright, everything's fine. I'm going to keep my head on the swivel, though. If these saves work like most game saves, where basically the saves aren't randomized, you know, if you save here... Alright, pause. Do we have bolts of leather? Actually, I need to make this bigger, don't I? Yeah, I do. And if it works like how majority of game saves work, okay, I want to stuff in here, don't I? Yeah, I'll also be in the middle of the road. That's fine. Yeah, if it works like the majority of game saves work, where basically it continues. Basically, the game is not randomized. All the events and stuff happens one after another, like in a first-person shooter or an RPG. Where in an RPG or first-person shooter, if you save at one specific time, or even a strategy game, if you save one time and then you go forward, the same thing should happen to you over and over again, unless of course you flick an option to well, turn that feature off. But it's Stonehearth, so it might not be that way. It could be that way. Because, you know, 4X strategy games do that too. I know Civilization does. Civilization does have a button to flick that feature off. But if it's completely randomized entire time, then we might not be able, we might not get bad guys. But we could get bad guys instantly, and that would ruin us. Because we are not prepared for the bad guys anymore. Our first footmen, well, they were amazing before, now not so much. I need that leather. Okay, I guess we can look at this. This is what I wanted. We need leather, and we need it today. As soon as possible. We do have leather. Ah, oh, yes. Alright, do we have any... Okay, do we have any tools, perhaps? We got a bow, That's what we need, Okay, pause it. Hold it! We're going to save our game again. And I remember, in the previous, remember, in my first recording, I did not know what I needed to do in order to win. And I just got terrible luck. I was basically just casually going to the game, this is new, this is different, this is how you do that. We don't have the opportunity to do that. So yeah. Alright, now we got that done. Actually, I'll be right back. Alright, back. Just want to make sure that's saved. Okay. We have a bow. Who should be the best bowsman for the job? Oh, it shows you level 3. Oh, level 5. Level 6. Level 6. Or, yeah, level 6. Oh, yeah, of course he's level 6. Why wouldn't he be? You're level 6 too. You're level 5. And then the new guy. New guy, you have body and spirit? Yeah, sure. Actually, who has the lowest body? You do, but you're level 6, so no. You should... I think it matters all that much. More info. What upgrades did you get? That's all I want. See, I guess the shield name changed. Now it's a rough wooden buckler. Crude and basic, yeah. Alright. Number 20. Responder. Changes in the battle. You're not good for a footman. Or you're not good for a archer. So I'll be your friend. Well, Mr. Fight Buddy. Oh, you have the mace, though. Oh, you can any of them get the mace. Yeah, you're the baseline guy, or do we make the awesome guy? I mean, who's the steel stuff? I'm not letting you do that steel stuff off. You have iron. On bronze mace. How about you? What you got? Oh, he goes to where they are. That's nice. Yeah, bronze. Who doesn't have great equipment? Who doesn't have awesome equipment? Iron mail. Iron mace. How about you? Experience I fall. No, we're gonna need our footman on top. We're going to need our footman to be the best of the best of the best of the best of all the best of any of the best of as much best as they possibly can be bested. They're going to need to do that because they're going to be needing to fight all these stuff now. So you are going to be our bowman. Approve. Alright, how about an herbalist? Are you ready to become a cleric? No. What's your level anyway? It should be pretty high. You get level 3. So once you change that, we'll switch you up. We'll swap you out for another herbalist. Alright. Go. I think it's peaceful. Okay, we now have a bow. That's the wind. What is this inventory button? Or what's the button for this? That's a little laggy. I. Of course, why wouldn't it be? I have a sword if we need to, but we don't need one. But we're running out of time. I did take into account that the video I recorded after the failure recording, I did take into account that. So that's 40. That is 24 minutes, and the end of the failed recording is 6 minutes. I'm gonna do my first impressions in that too. I showed off what the new game maker looks like now, which is a little different. I'm not gonna spoil it to you. Okay, maybe I should spoil it to you. I mean, the question is, if we win here, if we win in this episode and are able to muster our forces, that's what I meant, and are able to muster our forces against the enemies of the enemies, okay, yeah, another bow, fantastic. Alright, hold it. Other bowman will be the least experienced of the bunch. He has 6 bodies, though. You know what? He is 6 body. I can't swap you. Okay, you can be that. Also, he has the iron mail anyway. Alright, you are now an archer. Okay, now we're going to need more people. Now we're going to need more footmen. No. Maybe. Yeah. She like your mind. Mine would be good at getting higher ranks. So you, who are you? Free tenor. You are now a footman. Yes, you're going to need to spam units now. That's the menu, but I think I knew that already. Yeah, that was the menu, but I knew that already. Alright, now what we need to do is, I don't think we, oh yes, we do need to. We're going to need to get our convent party sorted out. So, blue team, can be anything else. You are going to be our archers. Add member. Add. Add. And then the basic melee units are going to be in red team. Archers are going to be blue team because, you know, we all know blue team's scout. I got a better idea. I got a better idea. Nope, not blue team. Purple team, yeah. Yeah, purple team. Yeah, that's even better. And then blue team can be the knights. Alright, purple team. Because, you know, they may be a little cowardice, but they got rocket launchers. You know, that's also, that is a reverse to blue reference. Can you guess to who and to what? Alright, what else did we get? No, you need more people. Admin bar. Oh yeah, all the combat units. Okay, actually, they should automatically go into that because they're combat unit. Okay, we got another sword. You should automatically pick up the weapon. So we need more spam. We need more soldier spam. We need dude spam. Okay, who's next? Oh, you. Other you're terrible at everything but punching things in the face. Which that means you're a good footman. And maybe knight. Oh, the amazing knight. Wait, is it like the right terminology for them? Just gonna check. Knight or paladin? I call it the paladin. Yeah, it's the knight. That's what I'm talking about. An armed goblin. Oh, no, I'm goblin. Hold it. Where is this guy who was silly? An armed goblin. You made me. I talk so much. You know, I talk so much. Oh, this is gonna be extremely bad. We can't fight with our current capacity. We need to use spam dudes and all that. You're not helping that assessment. Alright, red team and purple team, get out there. Prepare to defend the village against an enemy encroachment. And I gotta switch between these two. Go after. Oh, he's the number goblin. Now, archers are interesting, as was discussed in, like, well, this stuff Tuesday. All archers! Act was it, eh? Who press the step positive button in here? That is red team, purple team. I'm gonna make blue team. No, actually, yeah, no, purple team for medic. That'd be better for the cleric, don't you think? So yeah, you're gonna get the archers, and they're gonna be blue team. Actually, if blue team does it, the sniper. That does make sense. Okay, there we go. Well, snipers, if can't text. What you got? We can just buy leather, but that's expensive for what something we can easily get. So now, however, we will sell things. Now, in the original recording, I did sell a ton of trees. I couldn't find my flowers. Or do they even want flowers anymore? These people. Oh, they do, but we don't have a lot to sell. Especially with all this medicine we need to make. Alright, so get some trees. Not like we really need this money, but it's fine. And also in the original recording, I got 3997 lucky numbers. Sure. Oh, look, we got it again. 3997. Alright. Alright, got another bow, which means another. Oh, we're running out of people that can be. Great. We're running out of people that can be. That can be the footmen. They can be archers. By run out, I mean we have ran out. Because we don't get the Iron Mail people, which I don't want to give up. Not yet, anyway. Oh, actually, you're pretty good. Actually, no, you'll be a good herbalist to turn to a cleric. speaking of herbalist cleric, are you done with your cleric book yet? You're not. What is the holdup? Oh, that's the holdup. That'll make sense. All right, keep going. All right, let's look at our new archers. By the way, I guess I should have zoomed in, but I was too busy, you know, worrying about the town and whatnot. That's our archer. I mean, we'll probably play opportunities to view archers in the future when they get their bows, but you know, that doesn't, you know, we've seen the animation 1,000 times. It's the same thing. Daily update. All right, I don't know. Oh, we did actually make food. We did make food by 1. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Oh. Well, then that's different than the last recording. Last recording, I did get an extra person, which should help matters because I didn't have any of the tools ready. Okay, well, everyone need more. Oh, yeah, you couldn't have walked that faster, citizen. Because if you had, we would have an extra person to continue to do spamming. I also placed trees in the original recording, which I will do in this as well. Oh, what's that? Alright, Red Squad, we got enemy approaching our town. Would you please mind taking care of it? Also, Blue Squad, get out there too. And you sit right there. Now, archers in this game work interestingly. They work on, line of sight basis. Which means, if an enemy darts in the trees, they can't really aim them. You can't really aim on them. And they can't shoot down different elevations. Oh, yeah. As you can see, this is the problem. He has tons of armor. He doesn't have tons of health, but he has tons of armor, which footmen can't really penetrate. But the archers can, because archers can penetrate armor. They have armor-piercing bows, thankfully. Which, by the way, Mason should be able to do a lot to armor as well. See, they got really wounded until the archers showed up in full. Alright, everyone, back to normal. Dismissed. So, yeah, they are really, really wounded. Because footmen are now basic. Now, the jack of all trades, they're good for spamming. But they're not good at much else. You still want them because they're fast and they hit hard. Compared to, like, knights where don't hit hard but can move faster. And archers which have no armor but they have long range. So, yeah. But yeah, that's interesting. Masons should be good against armor because their whole point of existing was to dent armor. But then again, does that matter against a stone golem? Maybe if you crater enough, you'll get the picture. So yeah, that's either way. Alright, oh, we leveled up. Farmers leveled up, but that's what we need. Oh, G level 1. Okay, yeah, when one of them gets high enough level, they're definitely getting the bow. Let's get more. You know my strategy, which is quality spam. If I can't quality spam, I'll just spam whatever I got. What we got are people. What I need to spam is anything we can spam. Therefore, make a couple of these. Anything else I can make? Can make that. We'll work it all. We could make that actually. If we had the materials, which we will get. I'll get that out of there. Oh, yeah. Okay, cleric, are you done with your book yet? That's what I wanted. Yes. Alright, you shall be leveled up. Alright, get yourself into being a cleric. Well, actually, look at this time. Where in the world is the cleric book, though? It should be, yeah, it should be right here. There it is. We have dinner tables in the barracks, do we not? Yeah, cleric! Good work, Luna. Now we're going to an herbalist. Alright, who is good for the herbalist job? You the 3 and the 6, but your spirit's pretty weak, but you're going to be a cleric, so yeah. No lie, Bob, you shall be. of a list now. Resume. Alright, next things next. We're going to need also save. Okay. We actually got attacked twice in the span of getting once attacked by lots of high level people. So it's better than what happened the first time. Works mouse. Well, challenge not time. So I guess I'll add the last bit of what the original video was gonna be as bonus video. But I mean, they changed out. The basic system's still the same. However, they changed. We moved around the map view. We were planning on basically you're picking your area. You can actually see with basically everything is fog of war in a big black box, or in a big everything's black, or everything is like shaded over in black. However, there's a box where you can actually see so clearly. Not like you can't see anything else; it just has a black layer over it, and that is actually showing you what your world will actually be in your world, so you can make a more informed decision on where you should start, which is really nice. I really like that feature. Alright, well, we didn't die. Not that we had a challenge, mind you. Is that supposed to be there, or should that be moved? Yeah, that's meant to be only trees. Oh well. Alright, so how's that barracks doing? Completely forgot about it in the action. Or in the lack of action. Okay, let's loot. There's the command, in case I didn't say earlier. There we go. With all that. Yeah, I thought that was the enemy for a second. And I should say I didn't get the problem, so I fixed it, or it fixed itself or something. I mean, I did find one solution on how to fix when your computer randomly goes toot and does the disconnect noise and freezes the game, and that is restart the computer with the least amount of USBs plugged into it as possible. I didn't need to do that; I just need to restart the computer, and it has to restart too. Shutting it down and bringing it back doesn't work. You also said that might be a Fraps problem, but it wasn't. At least I don't think it was, because it happened after I basically uninstalled Fraps, downloaded the new Fraps, installed that Fraps, and got everything set up, recorded, which this is now on that new version of Fraps, and that didn't work either. Alright, so let's harvest these bushes, and never mind, and then wrap up the video. Alright, so we didn't die. We do have archers. We got footman spam. Oh, yes. We need to get some, we need to get the mason up. Yeah, no, not mason. Oh, we can make it cook now. Do it. Do it. We didn't have a place for a cook, and also make that because we can. How about the mason? How about the hammer? Oh, we need wood, but, oh, mason level 3. Anyway, we're going to need this blacksmith's hammer, and we're going to need it hard. Oh, that is where the shepherd's knife comes from. The shepherd's knife is stone? I guess it does make sense, but still. Yeah, it's the shepherd's knife. That's where you get it from. Okay. You have to make it from the mason, which is a mid-game crafter, so that's interesting. Alright, that's gonna knock it. I didn't think you could get the shepherd's knife anywhere. Well, that might have been true in the past, but not anymore. Alright, but anyway, so that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. That'll be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I'm pretty sure we've gone overtime. I really appreciate you watching this episode. It means that to me. Also, not to me to leave comments or David. Let me know if there's any suggestions for the series, like what I should do next if I'll play Stonehearth in general. You know, use down to me in the comments for that general tip. And are we prepared for the dangers to come? We might not be. Even with all of red team and blue team, we may not be. Although 5 footmen should get the job done. By should I have no idea. Again, it's not because it's unbalanced, like when they first updated combat back in Alpha, who knows when. or basically lots of enemies spawn wherever. That scared me. Wherever, and yeah. Yeah, I guess the cleric can be with the from action. No, cleric is going to be on purple team, so I can move you around more. Besides, purple team is the color of medic and reverse is blue, because it's a combination of both colors, obviously. All right, you shut up. There we go. Get the cleric. You know, for extra micromanagement. All right, so saving. So we were able to pull out of the brink with my knowledge of knowing what I had to do instead of just being casual, looking at new features, not knowing that a bunch of new bad guys are new and they're going to own us all. But yeah. But, you know, it worked well. I think we can find them off now. Now that we got 2 archers, 4 footmen, and one cleric. It should work fine now. Alright, but anyway, so that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate said that, so, yeah, I do apologize for not having a video last weekend and having this video be delayed, but honestly, I probably could have made a Stonehearth video. I didn't know Alpha 16, this version of it came out, but unfortunately, I forgot about when I was recording, and when I was recording, I just didn't have time for it. And then, of course, this week, I missed Wednesday because of, an unforeseen issue, which thankfully that's not to me that often, and thankfully I happen to be in Stonehearth as opposed to let's say, story-based game where you have a story-based game where basically you have to play, that has one save, like Xenoblade Chronicles. So if I did make a mistake, if the recording failed or something, if that happened with, what happened to the original recording of this happened with that, then I would lose all of that story, which would be bad. I mean, losing first impressions is one thing. You can just describe what you thought. But losing actual story and having, at the worst, having to replay the entire game over again to get to it, that's bad. People do it. I don't think I'm one of them that would be able to do it. I mean, when that happened to me with Borderlands 2, I didn't do it. Although I still have footage of it. I mean, I had, the audio fun part. So, yeah. But yeah, let's just hope that never happens to me. I'm pretty sure it will at one point. Just Murphy's Law and all that. But yeah, thankfully I'm only having small issues. And those issues are only happening to me once a year. If not every 2 years, which is thankfully. Alright, but anyway, so yep, that'll be it for this episode. And I guess, see you next week in an episode of Stonehearth Beta Alpha!